Hello and welcome to our podcast, Body Talk Fit. I am your host and owner of Body Talk Fit, Noelle.
And I'm your co-host, Diane.
I do want to tell you what Body Talk Fit is.
Body Talk Fit is designed to help the woman enhance her sensual inner and outer self through dance. Body Talk Fit helps boost self-confidence by building appreciation and awareness of your body and how to move it.
This is a fun fitness dance class that will have your booty shaking, your hips swaying, your neck rolling, your confidence boosted, your body glistening from sweat, and your walk more sexy than when you walked in.
Hi, everyone.
Hola, hola. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So, today we are talking about becoming an instructor. So we have a guest in studio. She hasn't made it to the studio yet, but she should be coming in within a few minutes. So we're all going to talk about how we became an instructor and what it takes to become a great instructor and all that good stuff. So y'all know that each week we have a different topic. Different topic each week, different content each week, different guests each week. We are located in Grand Prairie, Texas, 1614 State Highway 161, Suite B. Hey, boo.
Hi, darling.
Miss Cash Cardio just walked in the door. So she hasn't even looked at the questions yet. So she's going to be like, what questions? You know, she come in here with her sunglasses on. She's so fly, baby. She's so fly.
Hi, everyone.
So this is Cash Cardio.
Period.
So say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Hi, people. And make sure you are commenting, sending us questions throughout. We do have Miss Diane answering those questions, typing in comments and replies. So we have the comment stream up and we can see that as we speak to you. So our first question of the night, and I'm going to ask these ladies each question. Well, I'm going to ask the ladies the question. They're going to answer each, the same question. Okay. So I met Miss Cash Cardio.
2019.
You going to take off your glasses?
2020.
Was it 2020?
It was, because when I came to your class, I wasn't sure if I was going to wear a mask or not. That's why.
Yes. So I met Miss Cash Cardio in 2020. That's how I met her. She came to my class, and she kind of had a little attitude. She was a little like she came up in there like running stuff, right? And I knew she could dance, right? So she over there showing out, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I invited her. She wanted to be in the video. Remember we made the video? What was that, girl? What video was that?
It was
Cardi B. Girl, that was Cardi B. What song was that?
It was WAP.
WAP. WAP. That's W-A-P. WAP. So we made that WAP video and she did great. So y'all go. So I'll post that WAP video maybe later on tonight or tomorrow. Hey, Savage Zen. Sup, ladies? Hey. How you doing? So she was in that video with me. She did good, baby. She did good. And we've been friends ever since. So I'm glad to have her in the studio with me. She comes to all of my classes and we live right around the corner from each other. Okay. Literally 3 minutes. I left her house and I was home in 3 minutes one night. So she lives right around the corner from me and I'm glad to have her on the show. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what inspired you to become a dance fitness instructor?
So I'm going to actually take it back to when I came to your class because when I saw you instructing, I knew I was like, you know what? I feel like I could fall in this lane right along with her. Like I wasn't sure what my niche was because the burlesque class I love. I'm all into the high heels, but something that was a little bit more fitting around my husband's stuff. So my husband, Fire Fitness, he's a personal trainer and I wanted to do something that I could join with him. So everybody talks about how lit or excited I am during the class, no matter how much we're lifting at the end. I got to put a twerk on it. Okay. So
she always twerking, honey. Always twerking.
So it just kind of worked out. So, I figured that out maybe 2 years ago. I kind of started doing something independently and just having a few classes here and there. I'm just actually coming from class. I love her that much. Directly from the class. And that's kind of what kind of gave me that inspiration. Like, you know what? Me and her, we kind of have the same little vibe. She had a little attitude too, but we were a lot alike when I watched her teaching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had the same kind of little bit of swag, a little bit, so, I just kind of followed my heart, and then we joined back up maybe 2 years ago again.
Yep. So tell the audience about FireFit.
Okay, Fire Fitness is fire.fitness.frisco is my husband's company. He has been doing personal training since COVID as well for about 3 years now. And his focus is building confidence and curves for women. He does train men as well, but he's got a lot of women, puts them together. He does preparation for weddings, for he helps maternity lifting and all the other stuff. Like he's really good at what he does. He also does coaching, life coaching as well. So I get a lot of that at home, but he's very inspirational, so I'll give it to him. So if you get a chance, follow him, fire.fitnessfrisco. Yep. And then I am cash_cardio.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it when he will?
Will.
Miss Diane, what inspired you to become a dance fitness instructor?
I've actually wanted to become an instructor for a while. I didn't want to speak.
Y'all know she's more behind the scenes type chick, Go on ahead and grab your chair, baby, because you're in the middle. She's like, no, don't put me on the screen. I don't want to push the buttons. I want to push the buttons.
But no, I've been wanting to be an instructor for a while. Like I've been dancing since I was younger, and it was right before 2020. Actually, I started going to dance classes the beginning of 2020 somewhere else, and then I just wanted to be involved in dance. This was before I even joined a burlesque troupe or anything. And at that time, I think the studio I had, one of the instructors was going on vacation. So they were talking about how they were going to have to cancel one of the classes. So I talked to the owner there and was like, hey, if you're looking for an instructor, like I would love to substitute during that time. So we had an audition, but then March came.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so then all studios were closed, all that stuff. So I'm so blessed. It was with that studio that I did join burlesque and did all this stuff that actually eventually brought me here, knocking on Noelle's door that we mentioned many times, looking for a venue. And then that's when Noelle asked me if I was interested in teaching since I live close by. And I said yes, but I've never taught before. So I want to thank her for letting me live out part of my dreams.
You are welcome, and thank you. Thank you. She has been a blessing ever since she's been here, and I thank her. Thank her so much. What's up, darling Nikki? Darling Nikki comes to class. She has tuned in. Blaze, oh my Blaze, Miss Christy. She used to be a client of mine. Well, a good friend of mine for what girl? 15 years? Shoot, 10, 12, 15 years. She has a son that used to come to class. So his name is Blaze. Tell my Blaze hello, and I miss him. You got to bring him up here, okay? So I want to tap into how what inspired me to become an instructor. So at the time I was living in Houston, and my oldest was probably, I'm going to say 6 years old. And I was I was getting my degree, right? I was bored. I was getting married. I was engaged. I was bored. And he knew I was bored. My fiance knew I was bored. He was like, okay, what you want to do? I was like, something. So I started going to a jazzercise class, right? Okay. This was back in the day, right? So I started going to a jazzercise class. And I was like, baby, I think I want to be an instructor. He was like, okay, what does it take? So he gave me some money to go buy a franchise. I got my instructor license, went through the franchise training, and that's how I became an instructor. I left Houston, left him, came to Dallas, opened my own spot, then closed because I got pregnant with my youngest. And then I started working at 24 Hour Fitness, and then Body Talk Fit came about. So that's what inspired me to become an instructor, because I was seeing the instructors on stage. I was like, I can do that. Just like you were saying, I can do that. Shit, I can even do it better. You know what I'm saying? I mean the personality, because we have those personalities.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I can use my personality and, you know, and all of this and create, you know, a fitness class too. So that's what inspired me to become one, just seeing other instructors. And I think that's what most instructors, that's how they get their inspiration is just watching other instructors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next question is, how long have you been an instructor? And I'm gonna answer this for myself. Since 2005 for me. So that's when I bought my Jazzercise franchise in 2005 and started teaching. And yeah, I've been teaching ever since. So take it away.
I just hit maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
Honestly. So I've switched locations. I was originally working out or doing my classes where my husband was doing them in Frisco, but I just switched them to Little Elm in a nice little community area. So it's great. We moved locations a lot. So today we did like water aerobics.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
They were in the water. I wasn't. So that they could move. I think I burnt my face a little bit, but I did put sunscreen on. But yeah, I've gotten texts since I left and driving over here. And everybody enjoyed it. We had a few people that were just around like, hey, can I join? What's your Venmo? You know, so it was a really nice turnout today. I had a good time.
That's good.
Yeah,
Since you're in that community and you over there by the pool, why not utilize it?
Yeah. So I told them, I was like, maybe going forward through the Tuesdays, we'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow Cash_cardio if you're interested in joining our water workout.
So if you're in the Little Elm, Prosper, Frisco area, that's where she teaches. And you'll have to contact her for the location. So she doesn't give that out to the public. So it is a private type location.
We can post on here to what your husband's
website.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
If you want to type that
Cash.
_cardio.
Girl, look at that's why she be behind the scenes, baby. She know everything.
Yeah, and that's her.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Frisco. And these are all Instagrams. So if you're interested.
So how long have you been an instructor?
I'm new, so I just started about 2 months ago.
It's been only 2 months.
I think so.
No, girl, it's been longer than that. Because we trained for a whole month. No, it's been longer than that. It's been at least 3 months, right? Because we trained for a whole month.
Maybe 3 months.
Maybe. Yeah.
But I feel like actually instructing.
Actually instructing. Yeah. So you can say, hey, the training time.
So I do have to give a shout out to Earl and Amber from Jambox, because that's whose kind of motto I followed a little bit, or model I followed a little bit when it came to the dance cardio portion, like cardio dance, like really getting up a sweat. And they would kind of push me into teaching their class. So they would give me I
remember.
They would give me they were like make up a dance, bring it to class, and at the end of the class, we are going to let you present it. So I was so nervous because it's actually like a stage in there. So you're like up and I'm not a shy person, so it was weird. But I guess because making sure that I'm doing the call outs timely, you know, making sure that nobody's fumbling over what I'm saying, make sure I'm not fumbling over what I'm saying. So
I remember that.
Yeah, so I do want to give them a shout out for sure.
Yeah. I've never been over there. I've been wanting to go, but I've never been over there.
Oh, you gotta go with me.
I know. What type of training and certifications do you have?
I just have the Zumba, but I kind of made it into my own.
Yeah. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
So the Zumba. So I have a question, because so with Jazzercise, they sent us choreography, and we actually had to follow their choreography to the T to teach the whole class. So we had to learn there. We got choreography notes, we got choreography songs, and we got choreography dance videos that we had to actually learn and teach their format. Now with Zumba, is it like that?
It's kind of like that. They give you some dances and some and some music to follow. The fact that I'm not in an actual gym and I'm kind of doing my own thing, I don't have an overhead. So that's why I was able to make it into my own.
Gotcha. Okay.
When I do renew my certification, I have thought about going into a gym, and I'll probably have to follow that format at that time.
Yeah. So that's the wonderful thing about it, is because you do it at your own location, and you can like add their stuff into it. You can, incorporate incorporate your stuff into it, do your own songs, but kind of like use some of their movements, you know? So that's the wonderful thing about that. All right, baby girl. So what type of training and or certification do you have besides Body Talk Fit?
That's the only actual certification I have.
Right now.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, as far as like training, I've had dance training, like I've taken courses and stuff whenever I was in college, just dances, but I don't have any physical certifications or anything like that.
So when you hear this, all you need is that Body Talk Fit certification. So you can teach that Body Talk Fit way. Okay. Yes. So I've held many certifications. So when I was at 24 Hour Fitness, I used to teach body pump. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That had me more fit than I've ever been fit in my life. I used to teach them classes probably 4 a week. Okay, I taught it every 24-hour fitness, probably in the DFW Metroplex. I would travel and teach. So I had body pump license. I taught Pilates. I had a Pilates certification. Let's see, I've never gotten a Zumba certification. I've gotten a group instructor certification. I've never wanted to do Zumba because I only could do Zumba stuff. So when I taught cardio dance at 24 Hour Fitness, I would create my own choreography. I didn't want to follow nobody else's. I was tired of that. I didn't want to follow nobody else's. I didn't want to, have to do nobody else's song. So I wanted to create my own, and teach my own class. And 24 Hour Fitness let me do that. So I love that because I had that group certification, that group X certification. And y'all know, so instructors who are listening in or people who are wanting to teach, classes. So if you want to teach a cardio dance class, some type of dance that's not, so now they got all kind of stuff. But if you want to create a cardio dance class, all you need is a group X certification. Okay. You don't need to go Zoom. If you call it Zumba, if you teach in Zumba, you have to call it Zumba. Okay. So I had a Zumba lady in here teaching on Saturdays and she entered herself. So I had to change the format to cardio dance because I started teaching. So I can't say, hey, I'm teaching a Zumba class because I'm not a Zumba instructor. Okay. That's a big no. Okay. Also too, what's those other formats? It's like dang, I had a girl in here that came in here and wanted to teach that class. It's kind of like, it's a dance format. So I can't say I'm offering that when there's no instructor that's certified. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people who are interested in becoming an instructor, all you need is a group X certification, or you can twist it because I'm not Pilates certified anymore. However, I used to be. So I can say Pilates and yoga inspired. So the FlexiCore class is Pilates and yoga inspired. I can't say it's a Pilates class because I'm no longer a Pilates instructor, although I had their certification a while back. I still know how to teach Pilates. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How long does it usually take to get certified? Depending on where you go, because you got all types of different. So you can go to AFAA. You can go to. You can get online. You can get online and take courses. So you actually don't have to be in a classroom to get certified. You can actually get certification online. But if you get certified online, I would say shadow a dance instructor because it's more than getting a certification. It's more than getting a certification. You're gonna have to know cues. You're gonna have to know, what it takes to be a great instructor. You're gonna have to listen to your clients. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know who has injuries around the room. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody's doing high impact, somebody's doing low impact, and somebody's always doing low impact, there's probably a reason they're probably always doing low impact. Maybe they have some knee issues. Maybe they have some back issues. So I have a lady that comes to my Flexi core class, and she has back issues. I had her on my show, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. She has back issues. And she told me at the beginning when she signed up for class. So whatever I do that I know she can't do, I look at her, she look at me, she be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you have to know your clients. You have to look around the room and really pay attention. So it's not about you when you teach in the class. It's about your clients. Okay. Yeah. So what's the biggest challenge you face when teaching and instructing?
Ooh. You know what? I'm with the back lady. My knees hurt. So when I first got into it, the fact that I do it more often, it puts wear and tear on your knees outside of doing like, I'm coming to burlesque class, I'm going to somebody else's cardio class, I'm lifting with my husband, so wear and tear on myself is probably the hardest part for me, because I have a mixture class, right? I'm training people ranging from 20 to 60, in my classes. So I want to keep the high intensity for my, pumpers that want to get in and burn those calories. But then also I want to, modify as well for my elders or everybody else who has bad knees or a back issue or anything like that, So I think that's my toughest part, because I want to push myself, but then I find myself now a little bit more like, all right, Cass is doing the modified, if you want to do full out, keep it going,
Right.
So I'm still motivating them at the same time, but still doing something to, keep the class going.
Yeah, because you'll have people coming to your class, like dance instructors or fitness instructors or whatever. You'll have people coming to your class, all age ranges, because I got them from, I don't know if I have any more 20-year-olds. I may have scared them away. I think it's like early 30s to 50s right now. And I even did a party last month, and one of the mama was like 80. So, and baby, she was up in there working just as hard as they was. Okay. So private parties, it's a huge range, right? But probably most of my members and clients that come in the studios, probably early 30s to 50s. Yeah. Early 30s to 50s. And you'll have people who are students who are beginners, intermediate, and advanced. So you just have to show modifications, like she said, modifications. Let's say I'm teaching a cardio dance party class on Saturday, which is similar to Zumba. It's a high impact, high intensity workout. Okay. Mm-hmm. My girls be like, dang, second song, girl, they be drenched. Okay. Yeah. So I do teach a high impact, high intensity cardio dance class on Saturday mornings, and I show the modifications throughout. I'll show you can jump with it. Okay. Put that high impact, or you can do low impact. It's still going to be high intensity, but that high impact versus low impact. Let's say if you got bad knees, right? You don't want to do jumping jacks. You can modify that jumping jack. Okay.
Step it out.
Yeah. Step it out. That's it.
That's
step
what
it
I
out.
call it.
Yep. Step that thing out. Okay. And some of them do. Yeah. Some of them do. Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. Lartina, you are so welcome. Lartina Jones. Have you been in my class before? I don't see her looking familiar, or the name. Hey, Ben. Okay, so
the wear and tear, though, I do want to say this: protect yourself. I've had people tell me, "Hey, listen, you're one of the sexiest people I've seen in a knee brace. I'm not wearing knee pads."
Facts, baby. She be coming in here with them knee braces, baby.
I'm talking about wires. Okay, wires are in the braces to hold my knee together.
Ooh.
Okay. And sometimes I'll come in and she'll be like, you need your braces for this one. Go ahead and slide them on, so.
And put them knee pads on, because, baby, we're going to be sliding on this floor. She going to be like, you didn't tell me.
I look like a robot. I got so much stuff on.
All right. So so I know that you are new to teaching. So what's the biggest challenge for you that you face when teaching or instructing?
Well, I would agree with you. It's the modifications, but for me, it's the other side. It's like I teach or I create for what I know, and then whenever I come to class, and if someone can't do the move or something, then I have to think at that time like a modification for them, but also something that seems challenging and fun as well. Because I don't want to just do something, have them modify to something simple, but then leave the class like, she didn't teach me anything. All I did was just shake my hips the whole time or something.
Yeah.
But with that being said too, I think for me it's creating, because I'm more of a freestyler.
Same.
And I teach dance class, so usually I'll listen to the music and I'll freestyle how I feel first, and then I take that and try to put into counts. And I haven't done counts since drill team in high school, which is I'm coming up on my 20-year high school anniversary, so it's been a long time since I've actually danced to count. So then having to put that in there, and then sometimes I have to modify it for myself to modify what I want to create into teaching. So then sometimes I take some of the stuff I actually do out because I can't really explain it to the class, and I want to be able to explain to the class what movement I want them to do. And if you've been in my class, like I'm an over explainer, like I'm very descriptive. So
they love it. They love it. Because I'm not. So it's like we balance each other out. I'm like, dang, y'all get this movement or not? We've been on this 10 times.
And I'm like, okay, so then you're gonna like bend your middle finger very slightly.
Yeah, she does. That's how descriptive she is. I just say, hey, dance fingers. She'd be like, okay, we're going to do this. I want the middle finger right here, the pointy finger up.
That's hilarious.
So I like overthink too much whenever I'm trying to create, and I think that hinders like the creativity as well, because I'm like, oh, how do I explain this? Because I want them to be able to learn.
It doesn't. Because being able to come off the top and just switch it up. Like I've been in here, Noelle will be like, all right, I gotta add 8 more counts. I just started counting. I've been coming to her class 2-something years, and like maybe the last few times I've been here, I'm like, let me actually count with her, because, and I was on point, because I am that one girl that's going to be like a half a second off. I'm going to make the dance look good, but I'm off. And she's like, start it over. Cash is off.
I'm very tough on these two. Like even when she come to my class, I'll be like, no, what do we do? We just did 5, 6, 7, 8, and
like,
1.
Right.
2,
And then I'm like
3, 4.
No, it's the anxiety. It's the anxiety for me, because if I have to think about counts and I'm anticipating that count, and then my body is no longer listening to the beat of the music whenever I'm having to think of the count. And I think that's what's like very challenging and stuff for me too, whenever I create or whenever I dance, because then sometimes I'm like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, check down, hit, ha, ha.
Yeah.
What number am I on now? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's why I probably took the avenue of the cardio dance workout, because I don't have counts. Like I can pick 4 moves, repeat them, make them fun, and we do them 3 rounds, and then the song is over. Next song, right? So I think that's different, because you have to really critique it when you are doing your high heel classes, which I have a lot of respect for. That's why I just come and join them. But being able to modify something, I had to do that today in the water. They're like, Kasha.
So did you teach on the side?
I taught on the side while they were in the water. I stayed in the shade. I still got burned. I should have put a hat on. But it is
just
what
next
it is.
time you know, because you know next Tuesday
next Tuesday they're gonna be in the water. I know. But like I had to, usually we'll do like 4 steps to the right. This time we just did that one. I was like, let's glide with it instead. I made it a little bit more smooth. Like, let's turn with it, ladies. Right. So
now, did you have music out there in the
I had the big old speaker. I did. And then it was one lady. So we have 2 pools. The lady at the other pool, she had her kids, so she kind of raised her music up. I was like, okay, I'm bothering her a little bit. So I turned it down and brought it closer to the water for the ladies, and nobody complained. It was all good. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I mean, and also too, you have to know that you can't satisfy everybody.
No, you can't.
Somebody's going to want to complain. Somebody's going to want to say something. I mean, you have 20 different people in your class with 20 different personalities, 20 different levels of fitness. You can't make everybody happy. And group fitness instructors, y'all need to realize that. Stop trying to make everybody happy.
I had that issue
You
too.
cannot do that.
I'm like, okay, she's not smiling. She really doesn't like me. She's not enjoying this.
No, you cannot do that. I remember when I was teaching 24-hour fitness one time, and my classes were huge. I had a class in Castle Hills. I don't think is Castle Hills 24-hour fitness still open? They had just opened, okay? And I was teaching over in Carrollton. I had 2 classes per week in Carrollton off of Trinity Mills. So when Castle Hills opened, the group fitness instructor, the manager was like, hey, I want you to come over and teach cardio dance at 7. I think it was 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock on a Friday. Okay. So the last song I invited the ladies to bring heels. So that's when I really started thinking, okay, I can do this. And this was in 2010, because I birthed Body Talk Fit in 2011. So I think it was in 2009, 2010. This is when I was teaching this class. So after class, so I had probably 30 ladies in class, right? On a Friday evening, right? And a lady came up to me after class. She was like, you know what? People are going to really love you or hate you. Oh, and I was like, well, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay. She said, but I'm one of the ones that love you. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm like, what does that mean?
But years later, you know what it means now, right?
Right. Yeah. Because, I'm still in business since 2011, and I couldn't be in business without my instructors and my clients. So I thank y'all. So what do you think is the most rewarding when teaching?
Oh, when I get those text messages like, hey, I had so much fun, like kind of like a review, right? I've got to still work on my website, but I know that you get excited when you get those notifications.
Oh, heck yeah, I love it.
Of the great review. So just getting that feedback, letting them know like how well they do, or like, hey, I challenged myself to burn this many calories and I met my goal, and, you know, just helping people feel better about themselves,
right?
You know, because you leave and it's like, whew, I made it through that hour, but
right.
I didn't even think I could do that. And it's, you know, it's a dance, but it's definitely a workout.
Right.
My girls are burning between 300 to 500 calories, depending on what dances I choose that day. You know, I try to come up with a playlist, and sometimes I just freestyle it, but that's the most rewarding part. And then also you get a chance to, like, you're helping people, but you still get to stay in shape yourself.
Right.
You know, that toning, that extra bit. So,
yeah. What about you? Mm-hmm. What do you find the most rewarding?
I would just say same, like the feedback, like just hearing that they had fun. And then whenever they asked me at the end of class, like, what song was that we did too? Because they want to like do it again at home. I'm like, oh, you want to do it outside this?
Right.
Like that makes me happy. And then just like, not just having fun and stuff in the class, but whatever their own, because everyone comes to class with their own personal goals, right? Sometimes it is just to have fun, like relieve some stress. Sometimes it could be like a fitness goal. Like a lot of people hate doing like going to the gym and stuff, so they come to dance instead of going running or jogging and stuff like that. So if I just hear like, oh yeah, I've been losing like a little bit of weight, you know, sweating, this and that. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know. Like it does all that, but yay. Like, you know.
You know what? I've got one more thing to add to that. When my people tell me like, girl, when I'm in the car, I just start doing your dances. They're like, oh, I got to throw it back at the red light, you know? Or if they're in the club, I'm like, you're doing it in the club. They're like, sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite bit of feedback right there. That's probably so rewarding to know you're stepping to the side in the club and they're looking at you like, okay, what is she doing?
So I have a lot of clients that come up to me and open up to me and tell me, you know, what's going on at home, and I'm grateful that they feel comfortable enough to come to me, you know, because this is my second home. You know what I'm saying? So and I want everybody else to feel like this is home too, right? You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to feel welcome when they come in them doors, and we're a little small family. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of first timers that come in here and be like, so for the burlesque class, so some people may not think that it's a good workout, right? Because it's not like a high intensity, high impact cardio class. However, it is a great workout because how I do, and I've seen we choreograph to work every body part. You know what I'm saying? So you still get a great workout, even though it's not high impact. I mean, you know, I taught Monday night. I wasn't prepared, so I choreographed right off the spot a cheer dance class. You know, and I had 3 new girls in class, and they were like, "Dang, this is a workout." Yeah. So a lot of people think that my burlesque class is not a good workout, and I promise you, if you come, it is a great workout. It's just not high impact. You know, it's all different type of workouts, but it's a great workout because how I choreograph it is so you can work every body part and you burning calories. Okay.
Even though I work out 3 to 4 days a week, I feel it every time I leave. Usually it's Tuesday I'm going to feel it. So I'm a Monday girl. So Tuesday, Wednesday morning, you're definitely going to sit on the toilet like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Because baby, that one move that I open up and take it down and then go to the side, baby, it's kind of like you're doing squats. And we repeat those movements over and over and over and over. So, baby, your thighs going to be burning the next day. I'm just letting you know. Don't they be burning?
They do.
And with heels class, it's like it's your core that you have to engage the whole time to like keep with balance. And all that stuff too.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
Yep. So name 3 critical characteristics that a dance fitness instructor should have.
Ooh. Personality. Yeah, you got to be a people person because, like she said, everybody's not going to like you. You know, you got to be able to mesh with the people. And if you feel that energy is not, reciprocated, you just keep it going. Don't let that affect you. I want to say, unless you've been doing it as long as Noelle, be prepared, right? Get your stuff together, so that's something that me and you are working
Preparation.
on,
Yeah.
I try to have my playlist together most of the time. I do have a day job, so I am like trying to do both. Yeah. And if I'm not, then I just work with what I have or what I might have mixed something up for the last few weeks and put it together.
They will know when you're not prepared. They will know.
Yes. And my third is have fun with it. Make sure that you enjoy it. Don't do it for a side hustle if you're not going to enjoy what you do. I want to say that. Or if you do it full time, because right now I like my 9 to 5, my insurance carrying position, right?
Woo!
I do it. I like it.
Can you put me on your insurance?
I like it. It's a nice little paycheck, but I'm really just collecting a paycheck. My husband, he's an entrepreneur, and he just said to me today, like, I couldn't do what you do because some of your people don't make any sense. But that's neither here nor there. But just doing this is like my happy place. It is my happy place. Yeah. When I need to get away, if I'm in a bad mood, if I had a bad day, I'm definitely going to roll up on Noelle because I'm going to leave here feeling good and, get my dance on. So,
so if y'all wondering who be making them videos, it's her that I'll be posting Monday night or Tuesday. And she be doing a whole video by herself. It's her. It's her. Baby, she be making them videos, honey. She be coming in here and feeling herself too, baby.
Sometimes I drink a lemon drop martini before I pull up. So that might have something
make
to do
a little
with it.
loose.
Yeah, it does. Because then I get home and he's like, dang, you stretched out. I'm like, I know. I was at Noelle's class.
People like, baby, let's go upstairs.
Right?
This is a pregame.
Right.
Let me show you what I learned.
She using me.
I am.
Oh, okay. So what do you think are the name 3 critical characteristics that a dance instructor should have?
That's why we were laughing earlier whenever you said I'm a people person because I'm really shy and quiet.
Yeah. Oh. She is. She
That's
is.
why I was sitting over there.
She is. That's why she's more of a behind the type scenes person. Mm-hmm. But when she dances, her creativity comes out through dance. Mm-hmm. So when I asked her to instruct, she was like, I'm not a people person. But she is. She's kind of like an introvert. She's kind of like an introvert, but she makes it work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the clients, her Thursday classes, the Thursday classes that I had before that, they were downhill. But ever since she started teaching, everybody been coming. So I wouldn't say you're not a people person.
I'm just more
You're just more introverted, but you're a great instructor. You are a great instructor. You're a great instructor.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's part of because I go to dance classes a lot, like before I started teaching. So I think I mirror a lot of the instructors that like I love and stuff to see. And then so most of it is like I know if I'm teaching and people are coming to my class, I'm there to teach them something. So it's not so much that I don't want to talk to them or because it's more of I'm shy, but I know they're there to learn something. So it's fine for me to teach someone that shows up that wants to learn something. So it is the communication is a very key skill that you'll have to have. The command of the room, so you get that attention and stuff from the class. But I would just say it's just also
we love Dirty Diana. Oh, Monica,
I love y'all too.
That is so sweet.
But I think it's just also being able to kind of have that emotional intelligence, I guess you can say, so that you can read the room. And then because sometimes because I'm one of those people in classes where I always stay at the back, and then whenever they ask for questions, even if I'm not sure what they're doing and stuff, I will never ask questions because I'm like, okay, we're gonna go over it a few times, so I know I think about myself too whenever I'm teaching. Okay, even though I'm asking does anyone have questions, if no one says anything, but I'll look around the room and I'll see like we're all fumbling at one spot, then I'll just kind of go over it
Right.
myself. Like, let's just listen to it with the music in. Let's just do this a few times again without like not calling anyone out, because you're not there to embarrass anyone. We're all there to learn together. And then if it's just something that we can't do, then let's just switch it up at that time.
Right.
Like, we don't have to, we're not here to compete. We're just here to have fun. So if necessary, then let's just switch that. We'll take that out. Let's do what our body's naturally doing at that moment.
Right. So I want to touch on that. So what I feel are the most three critical characteristics that a dance fitness instructor should have is a great leadership, being a great leader. Okay, because you are leading people. People came to your class, right? Cueing is important.
It is.
Cueing is important because if you don't cue, if you teach a cardio dance class or a high impact class, similar to Zumba, and you ain't cueing them before them first 4 counts, you're gonna have people running into each other. Okay, so I can say, okay, so I can be in an 8 count, right? I'm starting that 8 count. I'm gonna say, okay, we're gonna do another 8 count. After this 8 count, we're gonna start something else. Okay, so cueing is very important. The third one, I would say personality. So personality, cueing, and then leadership, being an effective, a great leader. So what are 3 things you are passionate about?
Like outside of dance?
Yeah.
Oh, my family. You know, I have 2 Pauls, a big Paul and a little Paul. They're my life.
Little Paul, honey, be calling her while she in class. Mama, when you coming home? I said, if you tell that boy he need to be asleep.
His bedtime is 9, and he calls me at 9 to tell me good night.
He does.
Yes, I'm
He's
calling
such
to
a
let you good
sweet.
night. And when will you be home? Like she said, he does follow up with that question. I am going to say at this time in my life, you know, next year I'll be 40.
Ooh.
And I am focusing
You're not 40
on
this September?
Nope, 39.
It's next September.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I am focusing on my health and my wealth, you know, my well-being, you know, being more healthy, eating a little bit more cleaner, drinking less.
Well, we all trying to do that, baby.
We're working on it.
It's
definitely a work in progress.
Pray for us.
It's definitely a work in progress. I just told you I drink lemon drops before I come to class. Let's see, health and wealth. So I'm going to categorize those together.
And your family.
Yep.
You said health and family.
And happiness.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you know, when you get to this point in your life, I know you said you're coming up on your 20 year. Mine was just last year or this past year, and you know, everybody doesn't take care of themselves like they should be. I didn't go, but you know, you're Facebook friends with everybody that you grew up with, and some people don't look like they did or like they're taking care of themselves, and it's hard to see. You know, people that were younger than me look 60. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and I graduated before them. So,
right.
You know, taking care of myself and taking care of my family is my big go-to right now. You know?
Yeah. So what are 3 things you are passionate about?
I think most of everything I'm passionate about has to do with creativity. Like, I mean, I love dancing, but I also do photography, videography. So it's about storytelling as well. And I think
love that.
That ties into dancing as well, because you're using your outward body to tell the story of the music, right?
Oh, I love.
And then that's how I feel about like photography and videography is I'm taking whatever moments and stuff that they have and trying to make a little highlight reel of whatever story they're trying to tell during that time. And then just like I love nature and just like the stars, and like I can just, if I remember one time I took a trip to North Carolina just because I wanted to see like the meteor shower, like in the like dark sky, because you know there's too much light pollution and stuff here. And
I'm finding out a lot about you in these segments, baby.
We talk more in this podcast. But no, like I just love like just knowing that there's more out there, and like that's what I love, just being a part of something.
That was so beautiful.
It was very beautiful.
I've never met her before.
Oh, damn. You haven't met?
No, we've never met. I know it
Because she
seems
didn't-
like
yeah.
it seems
Yeah.
like you should like do,
Right,
but
right.
No, we haven't met the first
I
time.
wish Cash could be an instructor, but like I said, Cash live around the corner from me and Honey. If baby, and this is 45-minute drive with no traffic. Okay, for me every day.
That's dedication right there,
Baby,
That's going to work.
honey,
And I work from home right now,
and
so
I
it's
just
really
signed
hard.
another lease, but you know,
Ooh,
I
child.
know, right? But I think it's over. Yeah, I only did a year and a half. I told him, I said, I ain't doing another 3 years. I said, I'm gonna have to move out by me, but I just wish I could afford it. That's what we need to do,
I know we're trying to work on something.
Yeah,
partnering
so
up.
if her and I could like partner up, and open a studio out there, baby,
Yeah.
we go, baby. Do
it
you
would
know?
be real, it would
Do
be
you
real
know?
dangerous. It would be real dangerous, but that's so I'm trying to kind of wait on Fire
Ooh.
Fitness Frisco to get it, so because wherever he
Big
gets
Paul, if you're listening.
he's because he'll definitely make sure that I have an area, so we're gonna invite other instructors in for sure to do. That's what it might be.
Oh, that was
yeah. We're working on it. Work in progress. Everything takes time.
Keep
God's
the little
will.
people in mind, okay? Because I want I want to
course.
come teach maybe every now and then,
course.
So I would have to say what I'm more passionate about is creating opportunities for others. Because I eventually want to step back and not teach at all. I just want to pop in.
Monica said you can't move. So
Well, Monica, honey, I'm not well.
It's an additional location.
Okay.
That's why she's trying to remove herself and not move from here, but also have an addition of picking up classes.
Y'all, I've been teaching for 17 years, baby. 17 years is a long time for a dancer. Long time. A dancer usually expires around the mid-30s. I'm 44. I will be 44 in 2 weeks as of today. On the 15th, y'all. Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. Y'all come to that show, though, for real. Come to that show. That's what I need y'all to do is support that show. Erotic City, Tuesday, August 15th, 2 weeks from today. Burlesque show.
You already know I'm pulling up.
I know. That burlesque show. You can find it on my website, bodytalkfit.com. But my thing is, I've always wanted to, ever since I've gotten the studio, I've wanted to create opportunities for other instructors to come in and do what they are passionate about. And me just step away a little bit, because I've been doing it for so long and my body is tired, y'all, real talk. You know what I'm saying? But I continue to do it. I continue to push myself through it. As long as God allows me to continue to teach, that's what I'm gonna do. But I don't want to teach as many classes as I do. Okay. So okay. Okay. Anyway, I said that for a reason, ma'am. I said that for a reason, just FYI. And I don't think we've ever had this conversation, have we? No.
we're having it now.
Okay. Okay, so we both know y'all don't. Neither one of you teach full time because you have a 9 to 5. But she does a lot of burlesque shows. She's in a lot of burlesque shows, so she's like a full time dancer, right? Even though she does videography, and photography. She's in a lot of burlesque shows around the city. And you can find her Instagram. What is your Instagram?
It's dirtydiane.dancer.
Dirty. What? Put it in there. Dirty. She's dirty. So, one more question. Do y'all ever want to own your own dance fitness studio or gym?
I would love that. That's definitely one of our goals that we're working towards. Because at one point, we're going to want to step back, I don't know if since I'm part-time, I probably still want to do something just for fun or just raise my age range. All the 50-year-olds come over with me, all our knee braces at the same time,
maybe just about 10 years,
that would be something I would probably do, like take it to the right, y'all. One time.
Maybe you better stay with that water aerobics, honey. Shoot.
No, water aerobics was very fun.
I bet. Yeah. It's a good workout and it's great on your joints. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, older people, like in senior, like in the older, not older.
The only
like,
problem was is that I wasn't in the water.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I need to get in the water after and
Right.
like loosen up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, of course, I would love to own something, and and have other instructors give other people opportunities as well to come in and train and teach and all other stuff. But that's definitely in the plans for us. Me and Fire Fitness Frisco, we are working on that, and I'm excited about it.
What about you,
Prayers
Dirty
up.
Diane?
Mhm.
Prayers up. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Put that in the universe. It's
Mhm.
gonna happen.
Period.
Put it in the universe.
That's one of my ideal goals is just to have a creative space, like a whole building
Yes.
for dance
Photography,
studios, photography,
girl.
videography and stuff, and like whatever rooms I'm not using at that time, I can rent those rooms out. Like I would just love that. Just have a whole creative space.
Have you ever thought about getting a grant?
I don't know how any of that works.
So after
everybody some PPP loans.
girl, after I when I first started Body Talk Fit, when I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. I wish I had, and I still never gotten a grant. But I wish I would have looked into getting grants. But I mean, for minority-owned businesses, you're a minority.
Mhm.
So I mean, for minority-owned business and doing, girl, you can be creative with that write-up, right? And that presentation to get that grant. So I'm thinking about maybe doing it because I want to work more with kids, with under-challenged kids. Because I don't know if y'all know, I'm adopted. So there's a whole community of adoptees and people that have gone through the system who feel like they are, not good enough. So I do want to touch lives of those kids in a creative way.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that would be through dance. So
Prayers up.
Lord, please guide me
Yeah.
through this path, okay?
That was actually one of the ideas and stuff that I had, because I grew up poor. My parents were refugees and stuff that came here, and dance. I didn't start doing dance until high school and stuff because you can't afford it. It's a lot of money and stuff for kids. So I remember thinking that I was if I'm ever rich and wealthy one day, I want to do a pay as you can thing for kids after school to come in, and then that way they have an outlet to go do something creative and not just whatever.
So I also do fundraisers for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. So once you get all of that established, and sometimes, like you said, everybody's parents can't pay for the dance classes. So set up fundraisers. People come and donate money towards something. I did a fundraiser for my son's school at the end of the school year. And it was kind of last minute put together, but we raised $600 in the hour, and I was just charging $20 to come out and dance. We had a cute little park in Frisco, and people came out and donated and danced.
And you had a good turnout.
I did.
I had a good turnout.
I had 36 people. Outside of that, we had
turnout.
Additional donations.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody that did show up and donate as well. So it's always other methods that we can do to get money.
Right.
So maybe we'll have to put our brands together eventually.
Put our brands together. Yes. So what I do want to do is do a 2 8 counts. So we're gonna switch this over. Yes, Hunty. I got a whole dress on, okay, but I'm gonna make them do it. And I'm gonna be behind the scenes this time, okay? So I'm gonna work the camera over here. And since they are new instructors, I'm a veteran. I can do this off the top of my head, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So what I want you to do is make up an 8 count, because y'all choreographers, right? Y'all see y'all make stuff up on the spot, right? What you say?
So am I giving burlesque choreography, or
No.
am I giving cardio
Choreography.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you want me to count with that one?
Yeah. Now you know we
count.
can't have music.
We don't count in cardio. But
Yes, you
fine.
do. You going what?
All right, I got you.
Okay. So she is going to teach Dirty Diana 8 count. Okay. It's gonna be quick. 8 count. Okay. So y'all follow along, and Dirty Diana is gonna teach her an 8 count. Dirty Diana is probably gonna be more burlesque. This one gonna be more twerky. More cardio. Okay, more cardio, but she liked it back. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. All right, let's go, let's go. All right, so we're gonna be back in just a second, so we can switch out. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned. Stay here. Don't go nowhere. Lord.
You can face the mirror as well, so they can see like behind you and us in the mirror. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So all right. So we'll just keep it simple. So I call it corner, but I guess you would say 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and simple. All right. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Like that one?
Yes.
Nice and simple.
Okay. I like that. Okay. One more time. My memory is really bad.
Okay. So it's corner, together, out. That's what I would say. That's what I'm counting. Okay. All right. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's real cute. I want to do it. I want to do it. Come on. Okay.
So it's corner, together, out. So corner, together, out, and then we turn our knee in.
Yeah. So give it. Hold on. Be like Dirty Diane. Okay. So you did a knee.
Yep. So
Knee
you
down.
turn.
And 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7,
8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bam. See?
Yes.
I can do
Love it.
it. Okay, now you gotta teach her how to count.
Okay. So this one will just be easy as well. So we're just gonna walk that. We're
Scoot up.
starting with our right leg. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your.
You see that? You see that?
Yeah, I got
Y'all following along at home?
it. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3,
4, and then you're gonna drop 5, 6, and then pop up 7.
Okay, I got it.
Ready?
Scoot over just a little bit, baby. Y'all, yeah, scoot over to the left. There we go.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, let me do that. Holla.
We gonna do it together. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You walk with the right foot
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
We're gonna do that again. Y'all follow at home, okay? You starting off with the right foot. It's gonna be a little sexy walk. You stepping right, left, putting that left foot in front and turning like on the diagonal. Taking it down with, see, this is how, taking it down with your back arch. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect.
And roll. And hit. And hit. And hit.
And then you know I'm gonna want to dip it.
Oh, you don't want to dip it. Dip it, baby. We're gonna do that one more time. I'm gonna add another 8 counts to that. Okay.
She wants to throw it.
Okay. Let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes! She already knew what I was gonna do. All right. So that is the cueing. So that cue, right?
Oh,
so that's that cue. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. That's the thing about that cueing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said cueing is very important. So your class will know that 5, 6, 7, 8, you start that movement on count 1.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And what we normally do is add another 8 count. We'll go over that like maybe 3, 4 times. Look around the room, make sure everybody's getting it. If one person is not getting it, we'll go over to them and be like, hey, what you need help with, you know. But that's probably one of the easiest movements that we do in here. It's very beginner.
Yeah.
Okay? Very beginner. What I probably will teach or touch on more is the arching of the back and sticking the booty out, pulling your abs and chest out and back. Okay? So it's a lot of little bitty stuff, you know, to make that movement drastic and more sexy than what it is. Okay? Okay? And then we add the 8 counts on there, go with another 8 counts. We go to 16 count that we just created, and then add another 8 count on. And now you got a whole routine.
Yeah.
Now you got a whole routine. Okay, y'all, be sure to get them tickets to Erotic City. Hold on, let me show you. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. It's probably gonna be backwards, huh? Hold on. Okay. Erotic City Burlesque Show is 2 weeks from tonight. Yes, it's on a Tuesday night. Yes, it is my birthday. Yes, we turning up. Myself, Dirty Diane, Cherry Antoinette, and Desi Baby are all the dancers in this show. It is a show that I have never done before. It's going to be one of the best shows that I've done thus far. Okay. We got Queen NDB from 94.5 Magic coming out and emceeing this event. Okay. It's going to be from 8 to 10. Doors open at 7. It's at 413 Sports Lounge in Louisville. VIP is sold out. Sold out VIP. But we do have bar seats left for $30. We do have tables, general admission, 4 top tables for $165, and then general admission tickets for $35, I believe. Okay. Everything is on my website, bodytalkfit.com. I am giving out a discount if you are a Leo, because it's Leo Nation, baby. Okay. It's Leo energy, honey. You know, we think we just the magic of all the stars, right? Then she come up next, Virgo. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, Virgo too.
Y'all both Virgos. I forgot.
Maybe
Y'all are
that's
both
why we
Virgos.
click.
That's why y'all click. That's why y'all click. Okay. Yeah. So I hope y'all can come out. Get those tickets, please, before August 15th. Don't be calling me on August 15th. Tell me, do you have any more tickets? Because I'm going to be so busy the 2 days leading up to that. And my last show, people were trying to buy tickets at the last minute, which stressed me the hell out.
Well, you should have referred them to the website. It's no
because 5 days before the show, I cut ticket sales off. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So even though I need to sell out the show, and we've sold out every show. Please don't wait till the last minute to get those tickets, y'all. Please get the tickets within the next week if y'all plan on coming. So I'm not stressed trying to put your name on the list and get my dancers together and get the show together, because it's a lot of work. This is a whole production, okay? And I put my all into this production, okay? So I appreciate all of my supporters. I appreciate y'all for being in studio with me and for her being here every week. Okay. And if y'all have any questions, please follow me, bodytalkfit.com on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I done got on Twitter.
Twitter?
Girl, I done got on Twitter.
Oh my.
Yeah. I don't ever post, but I done got on Twitter.
Do you have a Snapchat too?
I think it's just
Or a TikTok?
I do have a TikTok.
Yeah, you
I ain't posted on there in about a week. It's so many platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. It's so much going on. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I know.
I was like,
It's
once you
so
start
much.
adding yourself, you're like, okay, that's why they hire like social media managers. And
Oh
stuff,
my
'cause
goodness.
it's a whole job.
It is a whole damn job.
It really is.
It's a whole
That's why I'm bad
job.
at posting.
Girl, I asked Jackson if he would manage my social media. He was like, no. Jackson's my youngest son. By the
Well,
way.
that's because he's
16.
not gonna post his mom
Right. He was like, no.
doing the arch back, taking it down
Sticking
low,
baby.
bringing it up slow,
Listen to
and
her
rolling
moan.
it. He's not gonna probably go for that one. Just like Lil Paul ain't going for it either. Like she called out my little one. They're not rolling with it.
Girl, why he see my flyers around the house? He was like, oh, okay.
Did you guys see how Alicia Keys' son checked her?
No.
So she had like a shirt on but she had pasties on. They were hearts, and he was like, "So you're just going out here where everybody can see your stuff?" She was like, "It's hearts." He was like, "No, you can see. We can see your boobs." All this other stuff. She's like, "This is the most you'll see me do," and he was like, "What about this?"
How old is he?
8.
Oh yeah, they had that 8. Yeah.
And
How old? LePaul about
he's 11.
11. Okay.
He's 11, but he does not play about me
I bet. Yeah.
at all. He's
Yeah.
the only child, so he's
Yeah. He's a spoiled little boy. He's a mama's boy. He's such a mama boy. But you, girl, enjoy these years right now.
I am, because
Enjoy
when
these
he's
years.
some big titty hoe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. But when some girl comes and like throws off his focus, I'm just not.
You're gonna be so jealous. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
have
like,
a hard time because I get random hugs and kisses to the point where I'm like, okay, you just hugged me and kissed me 5 minutes ago, but like I'm gonna miss it, so I can admit that.
Yeah.
Sorry for anybody that might be a big titty hoe. I apologize to you if I offended you.
Forget that last word, okay? Forget that last word. She just jealous because hers a little bit itty bitty. We all itty bitty. We itty bitty committee. We're the itty bitty committee. All right, so I appreciate you all for tuning in. Hey, girl. Hey, Elizabeth. I miss you. We'll see you tomorrow, right, in pole class. Y'all get online, bodytalkfit.com. Also, my weekly schedule is on there. We got classes Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Saturday mornings. I do have memberships you can sign up for, or you can do per class. Again, we are located in Grand Prairie, Texas. We're going to start going virtual, too, in our classes. Just let me get all this together after my show. Okay, let me get all this together. I got a lot of stuff. This brain can only take so much. Okay, so again, thank you for tuning in. We are here live in studio every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you.
Thank you. See you Thursday.